All right, everyone, welcome back. We've got some really interesting stuff to dig into today.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
You guys sent in a really interesting collection of articles,
hmm
and we
Mm.
decided to take a deep dive into what's happening at the FBI.
Lots of shakeups happening over there.
Yeah, so specifically, we're looking at excerpts from pasted text and also an article from CBS News,
Right.
both titled, Senior FBI Officials Asked to Resign or Retire by Trump Administration, three sources said.
Kitschy title.
Yeah, right. So we're going to be talking about a potential leadership shakeup,
Big changes.
some new appointments, and really just trying to figure out what all of this means for the Bureau moving forward.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a pretty pivotal moment for the FBI.
For sure. The articles highlight that a bunch of high-ranking officials across different departments like national security, criminal investigations, even cyber, have been asked to resign, retire, or face being fired. This isn't just like a few people here and there. It seems pretty widespread. What does that kind of change at the top usually tell us about what's going on within an organization like the FBI?
Well, usually, it kind of signals a shift in priorities
Okay.
and potentially a desire to kind of reshape the agency's direction.
Mm-hmm.
When you see this many high-level departures,
Yeah.
especially across these different divisions,
Right.
it suggests a deliberate move to bring in individuals that are aligned with maybe a new vision.
Yeah, and it's hard not to notice the timing of all of this.
Yeah.
Right, these resignations are happening right on the heels of Kash Patel's confirmation hearing for FBI director.
Right.
The articles mention his previous role in the Trump administration and point out that,
He's got a bit of a controversial past.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, so,
His involvement in challenging the Russia investigation and his, pretty strong ties to former President Trump have certainly made him a polarizing figure.
exactly.
You know?
And during his confirmation hearing, he promised senators that he would uphold the FBI's independence, base investigations purely on facts, and avoid any weaponization of the agency. I mean, those sound like great promises,
Right.
but how realistic are they considering, all these resignations are happening?
Makes you wonder.
Yeah. What potential conflicts of interest could come up?
That's the question a lot of people are asking.
Right.
It's a very complex situation.
Yeah.
On the one hand, Patel has, the right to appoint individuals that he trusts
Of course.
and who share his vision for the FBI.
Sure.
But on the other hand, the timing and the scope of these departures really does raise concerns about whether these changes are truly about improving the agency or if there's an attempt to exert political influence
Right.
over investigations, particularly ones that might touch upon the previous administration.
And it's not even just the FBI.
Right.
The articles mention that similar demands were made of Justice Department officials just last week. So that there's a pretty clear pattern emerging here. What does this suggest about the incoming administration's approach to law enforcement and justice as a whole?
Well, it certainly suggests a desire for
Yeah.
greater control and alignment within these, really crucial institutions.
Yeah.
Historically, we've seen similar patterns when incoming administrations seek to really consolidate power and influence over law enforcement agencies.
It makes you think about the potential long-term impact this could have,
Yeah.
especially on investigations into the previous administration, including something as significant as the January 6th Capitol attack.
Absolutely. If Patel is confirmed, the choices that he makes regarding personnel and investigative priorities will be very closely scrutinized.
Sure.
It's a situation with really far-reaching consequences.
It's crazy. It really underscores how crucial the FBI's independence is, especially when investigating these potentially really sensitive matters.
Definitely.
This definitely gives us a lot to think
A
about.
lot to unpack.
Thanks for helping us unpack this.
You're welcome.
And to all of you listening, we hope this deep dive has provided some valuable insights. Keep in mind, Patel's confirmation is still pending.
Right.
And how these changes ultimately play out, really remains to be seen.
We'll have to see.
It's a developing story, and understanding all these nuances is really key to navigating this complex landscape. So keep digging, and we'll see you in our next deep dive.
See you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.